Seems like searching is a popular option. Wait, what is door two? Enter door two. I feel like messing stuff up. I'm gonna say door two, I think. Just 'cause I'm a troublemaker. Uh, um, all right. Well, all right. So I guess I won't just sit here and stare at the graphics. I'll leave the graphics up, but I'll start looking at other things. So I'm not going to call this done because it's completely untested at this point. But all right. So should I work on something else now? I could do GM bonus. I could do GM bonus is the only one that I actually really want to do right now. So I could do GM bonus, or I could come up with something new to do. Pass fail dice rolls, verbose dice rolls. Yeah, no, I'm not in a hurry to do dice rolls because I haven't there's to like add more features to dice rolls yet because I don't think I've ever seen a dice roll actually ever get used. So, well, I guess I could ask, hey Zero, would you be more likely to use dice rolls if you could specify the outcome of the dice roll in advance? Like right now you can specify, like, I want to roll a 20-sided die, but you can't specify, like, I want to roll a 20-sided die, and in order to succeed, you have to get a 14 or higher, something like that. Like, basically, like, it would be like right now the commands are like, it's like 20 to roll a 20-sided die. And so basically the new command would be like 20, 14. Actually, no, the new command would be like 14 divided by 20. Probably. You would like that? Okay. Well, I mean, because, yeah, right now you can roll dice, and it just, like, the only difference is that, like, you can roll dice right now. Like, if you put, 20 in braces, like, you can get the result. It'll tell you whether you get higher or lower than 14. The only difference is that, like, right now, when you roll dice, Trusty Bard just says something generic and descriptive. He just says, like, where is it? It's like, no, it's lower than this. He just says, like, perfect, the fate smile, or, like, everything went better than expected. So the only real difference is that, instead of saying, like, one of these generic, like, hey, that's pretty good, or, like, well, that's not too bad, he would say just, like, yes, you succeeded, or no, you failed. So instead of getting, like, this graded sort of thing, it would just be, like, a yes-no response. Like, it wouldn't change the dice rolling. There's no, like, I don't know. I guess it's not too hard. I probably won't do verbose dice rolls yet. So I'm probably going to split these into two separate cards once I finish the pass-fail dice rolls and kick verbose dice rolls down the road. I don't know. If it's super easy, I guess I could do it now, but I don't know. They're two very different things. The only reason I put them on the same card is because I was pretty sure I wasn't going to do either of them. But all right. Okay, yeah. So now, so this doesn't change much. Basically, it just means that I have to split the dice rolls by the dividey sign, and then, yeah. So I have to split the dice rolls by dividey sign, and if it has length 2 or whatever, then all right. So yeah, right now I split on D, but before I split on D, I should do so first let's call it oh yay, experience stuff showing up and whatnot. Lauren's level 25. That is not an error. Lauren is actually level 25. Cap's Island is level 14 right now. Plus 2 experience. Alright, so it's literally displaying things, which is good. It's better than not displaying anything, I would say. No, short means that, oh yeah, eat it, you jerks. Perfect door too. Short is in short supply, or it was what it was supposed to mean. Short means like it's the so short is like the example is the treasure hall. So like if you go to the Hall of Treasures, like both the treasure chests and the relics are in short supply. So if too many people choose one of them, then uh that's yeah, this is a learning process. So it's um so oh yeah, short. Yeah, no, short. You kind of have it right. Like short kind of chooses the least chosen. Um, right? Because like yeah, I mean that's kind of another way to describe it, sort of. Except it doesn't just choose like the one least chosen. Because like if all of the events are or if all of the actions are chosen equally, um, oh, did something weird happen on screen? Oops. um, oh wait, whoa, what the heck is happening with this whole? Wait. Oh, I forgot the percentage sign. Okay, so the thing that's sorry, the thing so that's probably really confusing because like a second ago your level was in the percentage and now the thing that's in the percentage right now is your percentage thing. I just forgot the percentage sign. Sorry about that. I should probably restart the script. Sorry, I'm gonna restart the script. Oops. Error. I will restart the script. If that's okay. Uh, uh, um, yeah. So sorry. Just to finish that other thought. So zero. You're kind of right with the short one because it's like if everyone choose like if too many people choose one option and one option goes relatively unchosen, then yeah, like it'll actually operate like you described. Like if, for example, if three people had chosen search and I had chosen door two, then like then search wouldn't even been nice. It would have just been nothing, and short would have been perfect, and door two would have been perfect. So it kind of works like that, except there is also the possibility that like if it's very evenly balanced, it's possible that all of them will succeed. Uh, so all right, no one objected. Oh wait, but zero just after this event, I'm gonna restart the script. Heads up. Uh, uh, After this event, I will restart the script. Script to add in percentage signs. Okay. Uh, oh no, an imp! I found an imp for you guys. uh, hmm. I don't know. All right. Well, this doesn't run directly contrary. I'm gonna try speaking. Yeah, kept silence with me on this one. Although we're voting against Lauren, so good luck us. um, yeah. So now, at the end of this event, like this will almost certainly be an example of a case where the the events. So when at the end of the event, Trusty Bard, when he lists the outcomes, chances are he'll list deceive first, uh, uh, because that is the one that Lauren chose, and so that will probably have the most influence behind it. Although I don't know, I do have a lot of influence in this game just from getting passive experience. So I just like I don't know, it's weird. Like if I ever get too high, I'm just gonna take Trusty Bard and myself and just like knock us down a few levels. Because like it seems, I don't know, it's a little weird that like I don't know, you get a lot of experience just from passive, whatever. All right. So I'm going to restart the script in a second, so I won't break the script right now. That would be a bad thing to do right now, but I will do some stuff while we're waiting for, or, in the meantime. Um, for example, all right, so I guess mode, I'll just call it mode split, or no, it's like, yeah, see, deceive, nice, was listed first, because, okay, cool. So, right, I will restart the script now. No one leveled up from that, so, all right, pardon. Um, oh, I didn't even make the fix yet. I should make the fix so that when I restart the script, it's actually fixed instead of still being broken. Uh, did I? Yeah, I must just forgot the percentage sign. Yeah, I forgot the percentage sign. I specifically remember typing it, and I just put the close parenthesis, and I completely, like, I knew I was supposed to put the percentage sign. I just didn't. All right. Oh, and that's the other thing. It's not just supposed to say. Yes, I forgot it in both cases, because in this case it's supposed to say level, space, and then your level, right? Yeah, and I forgot everything that goes in the parentheses. So you're right. It's never supposed to be left ambiguous. Like it's supposed to specifically say level 7 or like whatever percent. Yeah. All right. Good. Better. Good. Better. Good. So now I'll just give it a second to cool off so that it repopulates the character list correctly. And in the meantime, I won't break rolling dice, but I will. I will work a little more on this. So init roll. So I'll call this. I don't know. Whatever. I'll call it just mode split. That's fine. Mode split equals roll text dot split on the slash character, and then roll split will actually. So if the length of mode split is 2, then roll split will equal mode split split index 1 dot split on D. Wait. So wait. Hold on a minute. So I'll say roll split equals nothing, and then I'll say yeah, if that, whatever, and then else if I just want to make sure that I want to basically error check that mode split. No, I guess I don't really have to do it this way. I can do it the other way. Because actually, no, this is fine. Okay, so else if I'm good at stuff. I don't need to brag, but I'm pretty good at stuff. Like adventuring and imp stuff. Imp related matters. I've been a moderator of a Twitch chat channel for several months now, so I've learned how to deal with an imp or two. No, okay, so if length of I'll restart the script in just a moment. Mode split equals 1, then roll split equals mode split index 0 split on D. Yes, and so that shouldn't be broken. That should still work fine, because right now, yeah, no, that should still work. Dice rolling might be broken. I don't know. It shouldn't be broken. Hypothetically, the new dice rolling certainly doesn't work yet, but old dice rolling should still work hypothetically, and I'll restart the script now. If dice rolling breaks, if I accidentally broke dice rolling and didn't realize it, I apologize. So let's crown 0 Oh, Maverick. Uh, and uh, uh, I need to wait till the player list actually populates, at least with a few characters. I mean, I did wait long enough, so it should work. It just sometimes takes its sweet time. Uh, Excuse me. Sorry. All right, there we go. Excelsior. Hail. Bold leader. Zero Maverick. All right, so now it should work, hypothetically. I mean, I say that a lot. I should just not say that, because, like, the fact that I'm running the script is a pretty strong implication that I think it should work. All right. So mode split. Yeah. So now what do we want to do? Basically now. So if mode split, in the case that we have like mode split, whatever, then yeah. Right. So okay. So we'll also have uh, we'll have like what like so like minimum no so we'll have like pass val equals oh, I can still I'll use some of these phrases in the case that yeah, no, I can still use these phrases actually. I'll just probably get rid of how probable or something, because like how probable is supposed to be very like middle of the road sort of phrase or whatever. Uh, so yeah, all right. So because I can still use the I can still use this for like crits, and I can still use this for critical fails. Uh, so fast val equals oh no, I guess I have to do the yeah, no, so okay, so no, pass fail starts as 0 or whatever or something. I don't know. And then so right, if length of mode split whatever is like that, then not only is roll split that, then also pass val equals actually no, I guess I have to be checking if I should be checking if sorry, just one second. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna turn off the microphone for a second. I'll be right back. Excuse me. Sorry for the delay. All right. All right. So yeah, pass val. So yeah, I'm only actually going to be setting pass val if, in fact, mode split index zero dot is digit. And in that case, we'll set pass val to be things. So if oh, it's the aim dropped a glowing orb. It must be in the heart. He also dropped a small painting. Will I give him the orb, or turn on him and lock him? Lock him. Who? Aww. I like imps. I think it's because I played a warlock in. I think it's because I played. For one thing, I think it's because I played a warlock in World of Warcraft, and I'm also a contrarian. So the fact that Caps Island had chosen lock, I had to choose again. But yeah, you should be able to use dice right now. I mean, you're welcome to try it if you want. It should work. So the new command doesn't work. So if you try and use the new command, it won't work. But like hypothetically, it should work right now. Or so hypothetically, the original dice command should be working now. For example, if you ended a line with 20 or like 4d6, etc. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So right. Okay. So so if the because like hypothetically you could like have a malformed command, like because like these like 20 and 14 out of 20 are both fine commands. Like 6 out of 4d6. That's like fine. But if you if like the command input is like cow out of like negative 43 whatever, like that's not a real command. So yeah, I'll basically just it was a clever trap. Sorry about that. I was pretty sure it would not have broken. Wait, get item. Oh, whoops. Sorry, that was a typo. So hypothetically it should have worked. I just typoed. Hypothetically. Sorry about that. Wow. That was a dumb typo too. I don't usually make that typo. That was an exciting new typo. So sorry about that. I'll restart the script in just a moment. Once it has time to cool off. Sorry, I'm a jerk. I'm a terrible jerk. I'll bump up the experience points, the initial experience points, so when the script restarts, we'll just have extra bonus points for a little while. So the event points pool. Actually, fun fact about the script is that actually, the more I restart it, like if I restart the script frequently, that will actually I think that actually generates more experience points than if I just let the script run. Because like when the script runs, I think it's like every 10 minutes you get 4 experience points. But if I restart the script, I don't wait 10 full minutes, and it starts with 3 experience points. So I think technically you gain points. Technically you get more experience points when I restart the script. But I think I'll make that literally true, just because, right? This is beta and crashes are annoying, and so I do very much appreciate that you guys are bearing with me as we run these tests. Yeah, I was gonna say I couldn't do it without you guys, and that might literally be true. Because if I didn't have like real users, then I would have to like set up like a bajillion accounts and like set up a bajillion browser windows and like try and orchestrate this all myself, and that would be nightmarish and unfun. So I do really appreciate your guys' help. All right, so well, I think it helps that you're a really good storyteller, because like yeah, that helps a lot. So special thanks to Zero Maverick. In fact, the only other thing that I really plan on doing today is the GM bonus, which is like this. Yeah, we talked about this earlier. It's like the special badge for acting as GM. Not specifically for being GM. Like it's not just for players who are the game master. Like it's basically for anyone who has been the game master. Like you get it, and then it's like a special emblem or whatever. Or maybe I'll yeah. So basically, like people who have like proven themselves as game masters, which so far is a very exclusive club. Wait, what do I have going on screen? I don't need to be looking at that. I do want to be looking at this. Right, because I need to at least reduce. I need to at least eliminate this error before I can restart the script. So if pass value equals the integer version of this is digit value, and then that should that should work. So now the script should work again, like for real, like in real life. Wait, why is it? Oh, I forgot the colon. Typos. Typos. I wonder what percentage of like crashes I've ever encountered have been due to typos. I feel like it's probably pretty high. I think it's probably like 40%, and then like another like 30% is for like just conceptual errors, just like small conceptual oversights, and then the other 30% are like legit problems. I think the script has probably been down long enough. So yeah, we have the script up and running. It hasn't crashed yet. That's good. I'm just gonna test this real quick. Roll 5. Is that how that works? Whoops, I have to do Excelsior. How probable? All right, so it doesn't crash anymore. So that's good. The new command is still not in yet, so don't try and do the. I make no promises as to what will happen if you try and do the new event, but all right, that should at least work. 0 Maverick. Excelsior. All right. So excuse me. Sorry. Sorry. All right. So now that we have the pass value, hypothetically, and so we can say like if we have the pass value, if we have the pass value, when does this come into play? I guess it doesn't really come into play until the end. Oh, actually, I guess one check I could run is that like if pass value is like higher than the maximum possible value for the dice roll, then the pass value should probably be oh, wait a second. No, yeah, no, this is fine. Okay, so yeah, the pass value should be the maximum, or I don't know. If the pass value is higher than the maximum value, like if you try and roll a 12 on a 6-sided dice, that's not gonna go very well. And I don't. So what do I want to do in that case instead? So if the pass value is invalid, I could just ignore it entirely. Yeah. So if the pass value is so if so we're by what point do we know the maximum? We calculated a few times. So yeah, maximum. Yes. So if so right here we'll say if pass value greater than maximum. If the pass value is equal to the maximum, that's fine. That just means you have to roll a crit in order to succeed. But if the pass value is greater than the maximum, then pass value equals 0. And actually, we'll do the asterisk too. Asterisk. Excuse me. Asterisk equals because anytime I change the results slightly, I sorry, Cap. I still like you for what it's worth. Um, so, pass value. Oh, whoops! It's not pass value. It's just pass val. Pass val. Yeah. So the asterisk is for any time I modify the player's results. Oh, I could use a different symbol for this one. I could say, or actually, I could say asterisk plus equals. So that way, if both asterisks get hit, then they. I don't know. So, yeah, that's fine. Uh, uh, okay, so now, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna change this math so that it goes based not just on, or like change the result percentage or something, like basically change, basically like keep the same, yes, basically like slant result percentage based on pass value. So yeah, so result percent. So that'll be like, so if pass value uh, equals 0, that means either there was no pass value or it got reset. Then results percent will be calculated as such. Otherwise, otherwise, how do I want to do this? Uh, oh yeah. uh, yeah, no hurry with oops, I keep typing out pass value because I keep saying pass value. I should say pass val, so maybe I'll type it correctly. Um, yeah, no, don't feel rushed as GM. It's of course up to your discretion to the extent to which you would choose to act or otherwise. And of course, like yeah, if you ever well, you know how it works. I won't bother explaining. But like, yeah, you can always like pass the crown back. And oh, hmm. You know what? You know what I could do? Like I could add I could add a command for like away mode for GMs. Uh, so like if for example if a GM knows that they have to step away, but only for like I use away mode when I have to step away from my computer. Um, I could do away mode for GMs. So like hypothetically, like yeah, so yeah, so let's say 0 has to step away. Let's say like 0 is GM, but you know you have to step away for like 7 minutes, or like 10 minutes. Like not an egregious amount of time. Like you still want to continue being GM, but you just you know you also need to take a little breather. I could do like so away mode for GMs would be I could do like whoops, it never actually adds the card until I click the green add button. Um, away mode for GMs could be like away mode for GMs could basically be like the regular automated mode. The only difference being that that the GM can reclaim their GM status, whereas if the GM had basically like taken off the crown, I would have to restore the crown to them. Maybe, or else I could just like I mean the alternative so like actually I'll yeah, so either away mode, and then the alternative actually is just whoops, the alternative would just be uh uh or GMs. Actually, I think I like the alternative better. GMs who can crown themselves, which is going to be what the GM badge is for. Yeah. All right, I like this. So it probably won't be away mode for GMs. But yeah, like for example, 0, like 0. I don't know. All right, so I won't say 100% that I'm gonna do this because like nothing's 100%, but like I feel like this is a good idea. I don't know. I can't think of a situation where like there's no GM and I want it so that there's no GM. Like if someone wants to GM, like if someone wants to GM and they've proven that they're good at GMing, for example, uh, for example 0, then yeah, I think that's legit. So I think I'm probably gonna do that. But again, I'm not 100%. All right, let's finish dice rolls. So if pass val equals 0, um, right. So else, if there is a pass value and it's like valid and stuff, then basically, Um, I just want to slant these ranges. So result percent. Uh, so result minus one, maximum minus one. So if result, yeah. So we have to check if the result, basically if we passed or failed. First thing first. Uh, Result. Uh, is greater than, no, result minus one. No, result minus one, result minus one, just result. If result is greater than or equal to pass value, that means we're in the successful range, and so we only have to care about the upper range. So we can say in this case, yeah, in this case, we basically want to take the upper range, the upper potential range, as like pass value is essentially the new 50%, I guess, for this. Oh yeah, how's our name tag showing up? 13 experience, 19%. 28 experience, 53%. Yeah, I mean these name tags are pretty big. Like the new version of the name tag, like with the text, like the experience and the parentheses and all that stuff, like it makes the name tags bigger. But I think that's okay, because sometimes name tags have to be big, right? Like some people just have really big names, and so I have to account for that space anyways. I'm gonna assume that it's working out. Okay, maybe. Who knows? We'll find out. Okay. Right. Sorry. So yeah, all we have to do is say yeah, no, this is easy. Like right? Wait, hold on. Results. Result percentage. Result percentage equals equals result minus one. No, not result minus one. Result minus pass value. The float version of it. Divided by maximum. Maximum minus one. Yeah, I'll assume this is good. Sorry, I'm just going to slide this off screen so there's not that giant pink block, which is bright and hurts my eyes. When it's off screen, I cover it up with the secret control panel, just so I don't even have to see the pink. All right. Yeah. So this isn't exactly it though, because then we have to. So yeah, actually, so. It's a maximum minus one divided by 2. Not the maximum divided by 2, but that whole equation divided by 2. Whoa! What happened there? Sorry about that. I've tested that before. Whoa, what? What? Player dictionary? What? It tried to process Forest as if Forest was a player. And why on earth would it do that? Somehow Forest got added to the player dictionary. Uh, so what? uh, Wait, so position? Kier Forest. And so wait, what line is this? Minus 155. Yeah, forest got added to the player dictionary somehow. That is crazy. You are very good at that. I maybe I should maybe I should make like a maybe I should make a bonus for anyone who finds like a really critical bug, and I could make the bonus like a literal bug. So like sometimes you'll walk across the screen and there'll be a bug on your face. um, or maybe just like a silvered bug, metal, a bug shaped, so it looks like there's like a gold spider on your face or something. I don't know. Because like I guess that's kind of why I give away the alpha and the beta badges, but I don't know. Some people just go very much above and beyond. All right, all right. People seem to like that idea. So bug badge, I guess. uh, all right. Oops. I'm never gonna hit that green add button because I just feel like I already added the card. But that that is an excellent idea, Lauren. A reward for finding a bug which acts erratically. That would be. Oh, that is really top notch. All right. So how the heck did forest get in the player dictionary? I mean, it has to be something to do with the teleport command. So I guess let's look at what's happening with GM teleport. Maybe something obvious will jump out. It's like where process it here. If GM teleport not equals 0, I'll be honest. I was hoping one of these lines would accidentally say like add player forest or whatever, but no, that would be way too easy. So maybe it's not here where we're processing GM teleport. Maybe it's during the command. Yes, we shall journey. So yeah, oh, this is so simple. There's like nothing here. Like, why couldn't it have been something more complicated? Because at least when something's more complicated, there's a, possible that something went wrong, and you can try and figure it out. But like, there's nothing here that screams to me that something should have gone wrong there. Say quote. So yeah, what do we do? BG list. T-break 1. Are we doing anything untoward with T-break 1? No, we're literally just GM teleport equals LI. Alright, so I don't see how it could possibly be that. But I don't see how it could be this either. Load data? BG's name? Unless BG's name is getting added to the player dictionary somehow. But like, BG's name is not a new feature. BG's name has been around forever. So, seriously, what the heck? That is insane. That is so insane. Forest. Kier Forest. Kier Forest. That is so insane. Like, N advanced doesn't even get used anywhere else. N advance. Oh. Well, no. N advance gets set to equal CDD. Is something happening to CDD? I don't imagine how it could, because like the only time I ever set CDD is when I'm like popping. Oh, so is it getting added to the queue? Because if it got added to the queue, no. Because if it got added to the queue, there's no way. That it could make it to that stage, because it always checks if CDD in player dictionary. Oh no, it would be in player dictionary. No. No, it wouldn't be in player dictionary. Otherwise, this wouldn't have actually returned an error. We always check if CDD is in player dictionary. And I don't understand. Like, there's nothing that we saw that would add backgrounds to queues either. Like, this is just dumb. This is just not a real bug. This is an imaginary bug. I was there something weird about the command? Hither we must go to the forest. Nah, I don't know. I think this is a fake bug. The game didn't actually crash. Um, that's my best explanation right now. um, yeah, I don't have a better explanation right now. Sorry. Uh, we. When I say I don't think it's a real bug, I think most of what I mean is that I don't really have anything I can do about it. Uh, and so probably what's just going to happen is I'm probably just going to load data. The only thing I can think is I might be doing something weird in load data. Like that's the only. But I load data all the time. Like I load data when we do the natural transitions and nothing weird happens then. So what do we do with in name in load data? Do we ever accidentally add in name to the player dictionary? I'd be really surprised if we did. No, of course we don't. Yeah, no, this isn't a real bug. It's a lie. The bug is a lie. um, but just to test it, I'm going to see what happens if I try and teleport to, so like the cave. Excelsior. Seems fine. What if we teleport to, the mountains? Excelsior. Oh, whoops, yeah, no, go to mountains, sorry. Go to mountains. Excelsior! Alright. I don't know. I honestly have no clue. Oops, I was going to say go to Zero Maverick. Crown Zero Maverick. Yar. Oh, he's not in the game yet. No such player. Try again, never loser. Right. Alright, well, once the game adds players in, eventually, maybe, hopefully, we'll see. I guess we'll find out. Uh, yeah, sorry, I shouldn't have left it down so long either. I was so perplexed that I got distracted, and so on and so forth. Um, oh, sorry, I guess I should probably ask or I should double check before I hand out the GM crown. But, oops, sorry. I should also not drag the screen around so much because I know it freezes the graphics whenever I do that. Or, I don't know, maybe I can figure out a way so that doesn't happen. But, yeah, so Zero, I guess, like, if you felt like trying the teleport command, then that's, like, I'd be interested to see. It should work, right? Like, it should just work. I don't, because I tested it and it never gave me anything like that when I tried to use it. Like, not even just doing it through my secret panel, but when I was like doing the command version. Excuse me. So while I don't have an explanation for why it happened before, I feel like it shouldn't happen. I don't know. Sorry, I guess I don't have a better thing to say than that. But I'm just gonna. Like, I feel like it should work. Like, if you use the command right now, overall I would expect it to work. Actually, I know it just crashed, or all evidence would point to the fact that it just crashed. And I don't tend to deny evidence or science or anything like that, but my gut says that was an anomaly more so than a thing that is wrong per se. I mean, it might be representative of something that's wrong, but not at face value, not at the surface value. Oh, I would probably not use the dice right now though, because I might have left those in a broken state. I forget. I was not really thinking about that. Yeah, if you feel like teleporting, it should work. I think it'll work. At least, if we get that weird error again, like, I'm going to be really confused. I really don't think we will. Because I don't know. I know it sounds like I sound like not a person of science, but like, I sound like yeah, I sound like very unscientific saying I don't think it'll crash again, despite the fact that I don't know. Oh, dice might not work, by the way. Dice might break. Because I was in the middle of changing dice stuff. It might still work. No, it'll probably just give you weird things. So yeah, dice will probably give you weird things right now, because I was halfway in the middle of, yes, see? To the forest, and then it doesn't crash, and then we're probably in the forest now, right? Yeah, we're totally in the forest now. See? That other crash didn't happen. It just didn't happen, you guys. What are you talking about, other crash? Are you making things up? Hey, Mr. Illy, how's it going? Welcome. Uh, People are trying to convince me that a crash happened, but like, I don't think it happened. All right. So, sorry, it's just really funny to me because it just doesn't make any sense, and it never happens. So, uh, no. All right, what am I doing here? So what I want to do here is so so what I'm getting here is the percentage, the success percentage, basically. So what I need to do now is thank you, thank you, Mr. Thank you, Mr. Illy. Yeah, I don't mean to brag, you guys, but I take entire responsibility for the fact that the orb is glowing right now. Hopefully, it's a good thing. Oh man. Sorry, that was just I just thought that was really clever usage of the passive bonus. All right. So yeah. So this is like just the success. This is just the percentage, like how successful. So what we need to do now is we need to double this. No. No, we need to add 50% to it. No, we need to have it. No, and we did have it. We did divide it by 2. And then, so yeah, we can do all that. And then plus 0.5. And that is how we calculate the results percentage in that scenario. Otherwise, so else, the way we calculate it is we say results percentage equals excuse me, I'm sorry, it's very unprofessional of me. So it's a float again, as it tends to be. This time it's going to be the result divided by the pass value. Oops. Pass val divided by 2. Yeah, again divided by 2. But this time not plus 0.5, because this is how failsfully it went. How failfully it went. uh, hmm. Although one of these messages, so basically what how it went is um yeah, I learned nature's blessing. That's totally me. That was all me. I take full responsibility. No, I'm just kidding. Um, uh, yeah, no, that's totally legit. So yeah, so like the yeah, so the thing to keep in mind, yeah, what Zero said in chat. Is it okay to add little things to to characters? And like that's totally legit. The thing to keep in mind is GM as like is that like that's I mean you could add in a system of annotation, but right now there's no system of annotation. Um, for players, something to remember is that another GM is not responsible for something that one GM gives you. So if Zero gives you a spell, like a Nature's Blessing spell, like each GM is essentially like you can kind of think of them as like in like a polytheistic sort of like mythology, like the Greek gods, for example. Like if you think of like Zero as like some like well, okay, so like hypothetically, like I mean basically as game master right now he has like some control over the game world, right? So uh another GM kind of has like a similar sort of like power and like manipulation over the game world. So something to keep in mind is that just because one GM says a thing or like gives you a thing, like don't expect another GM necessarily to feel the same way, because like I don't know, if you read back through like Greek mythology, like those deities were at each other's throats. They could not wait to ruin each other's plans. So so yeah, I one thing I'd been consider at blah, blah, blah. One thing I'd considered adding before, I I wasn't, I don't know, I didn't I didn't consider it like vital. It was more of just like a fleeting thought. I was thinking of adding in basically a way that you could teach Trusty Bard things, or basically a way that Trusty Bard could be a record keeper. I never really like fleshed it out exactly, but like it was basically like, so of course there would be like a silly command or something. So there'd be a silly command, and then it'd be like you could say, or actually no, yeah, I think the command was actually going to be Bard. Uh, but then I never really worked out how the formula works exactly. It was going to be like uh, I was gonna like I think I was gonna I was so okay. So let's say I think I was gonna do like is and like can, or I forget, I don't know, I don't even remember exactly how far I went with this, but like the idea is like you could say so like there, yeah, so there'd be two versions of this command. The first version of this command would be bard uh, bard, so like you could say uh, oh, interesting. Actually, I guess I wouldn't have to do like is or yeah, no, you know what? It wouldn't actually have to be. I wouldn't actually have to specify. I could just say. I could just say like verb, noun, whatever, and so like if you end that, if you so this is the command. So like the command would be like bard, uh, and you'd say verb, noun, whatever. Uh, so like so an example of that would be like bard. Cap. I'm gonna misspell your name because it's not on screen right now. Bard. Lauren knows nature magic. And so this is the reason I didn't put this in is because it does literally nothing, except the other half of the command would be bard. Oh. So the phrasing would be a little bit weird because basically it would just be an inversion of the words that you use to set the commands. So like this is basically like a set command. And then the oh yeah, wait. So sorry, for the first command it goes noun, verb, whatever. And then for the second command it goes verb, noun, whatever. So it would be like with a question mark. And so so basically so the first command is like bard learn knows nature magic, and trusty bard would be like oh cool or whatever, not literally but like something to that effect. And then for the other one it would be like so bard so the phrasing is weird because like it would be knows Lauren nature magic. Actually no, you know what, maybe I shouldn't yeah, I mean hypothetically it'd be like that, and then Bard would say like correct, and then he would say back the original thing. So like I don't know, it was just supposed to be like a way that you could like basically have Bard do like I don't know. Well, so like I mean like so knows is like a weird one. So there are probably some verbs that work better. Like so for example, like has a Lauren has a bucket is like a dumber example, but a simpler one because like following that convention it would be well has is also a little funny, but it would be has Lauren a bucket, and and then Bard's response would be correct. Lauren has a bucket. So it kind of makes sense if you think of it as like this the archaic sort of like phrasing like has Lauren a bucket or like knows Lauren nature magic. But I don't know. All right, so so if you want to use Notepad for now, I'll put this in the backlog because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It was something that I thought of, and then these things like will pop in my head, and then I either just forget about them or I wait for someone to indicate that they could be useful. The interesting thing about that is that like hypothetically, yeah. I don't know if I should do it. I don't know if I should do it on the basis of like per GM or not, because like I was saying before, like GMs aren't really GMs like a GM can't make another GM do something. So like if a GM says like you have like the most amazing sword in the universe and it makes like cows obey your command or something, but then like if another GM wants to do like a cow based challenge, like for whatever reason, like that GM is that GM can kind of say like I don't know. It's the Greek gods analogy is like I don't think there's a solution to that because I think we kind of have to treat the GMs as like Greek gods because because anything else would be very limiting to the GM. But yeah, like Bard dot 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 uh uh I'll call them facts, I guess. Okay, whoops. I never hit the green add card button. That's fine though. I don't have to. I don't have to do that correctly. All right, so. Oh yeah, right. So I think the math here now is correct. So it should actually work. The thing is though. The thing is. Well, that's not too bad. Is one of the fail cases. So the point that I'm trying to get across here is actually like, uh, uh, well, so it could be worse, I guess. So not that bad, like not bad, can be used as like a affirmative, like a compliment sort of thing. You're welcome to the cow sword idea or cow whatever idea. All right. So yeah, because now these three are all going to represent fail states. Uh, I might just want to. So the other thing I want to do is I want to add in like for the for the results quote. In the case that the pass value was specified, I want to add in just a very literal at the start, like success or like not success message. So I excuse me, sorry. Yeah, if you ever want to find out if people are paying attention zero, one way to do it is just to start like annual event, because sometimes people will come running if they hear the wah, 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 wah. It's not a guaranteed technique, but it works sometimes. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, so pass val. Yeah, right. Okay, so yeah, I can just do what I said I was going to do. So result, oops, result quote plus equals, or no, result quote equals success. And oh, I need the space. And then else results quote results quote or result quote, excuse me, quote equals tragedy. I don't like the word failure because it's not like anyone. It's like you can't fail at rolling dice. You roll a die and you get a certain number. Like, even if it's a low number, you didn't fail at rolling the die. You rolled the die. You just didn't get a good outcome. I should look up a archaic word. Oh, there are tons of archaic words for expressions of displeasure. So I'll just look up one of those. Trusty Bard is getting impatient. Oh, that's another thing I should do. I think I said I was going to do that. So Bard doesn't nudge if people are quiet. Because right now he just nudges at a given interval. So if if so okay so I like this because that's more of like, I mean that's, I don't know, yeah. I do like Bard Facts and Bug Badge. I like them more than Quill Bonus and more events. Uh, yeah, cool. Wow, when I started today, I didn't have that much to do, but like, I guess I've been just like spending enough time on each thing that I have plenty of things now. So that's cool. Oh yeah, I was gonna look up archaic words to express disappointment because there are a million of those. Because back when I was trying to find an expression of, yeah, look, a lack. Oh yeah, that's the one I used. Phi, Gramercy. Oh wait, no. Wait, some of these are. Oh wait. Okay, so yeah, so like lackaday, no. Uh, surprise or contempt, quotha. That one's weird. Well away. Uh, hmm. I guess I used a lot of them, or I used a lack, which sounds a lot like lackaday. Um, I could reuse a lack, but I don't know if I really want to. I don't think surprise or contempt is really the. I don't think that really. I don't think that really sells it. So, I guess tragedy is probably fine. I don't know. Whatever. um. All right. So that's all fine, and then so like success. Uh. Hmm. So these, any of these lines to work with or without the success or the tragedy thing. So like tragedy, well, it could be worse. That's weird. But if I'm inclined to change it to like tragedy, though it could be worse. But then on its own, though it could be worse, sounds weird. So I'll just get rid of that. It could be worse. Uh, Wait, what was that before I even changed it? It used to be like not that bad. Uh, hey, look, it worked. You made the event noise in events, and people played the event. Oh, what is the event? Search for anything interesting, or look for a nearest town. Uh, oh, it's too slow. Wait, I can still get partial credit. No, not that is necessary. Uh, Search for anything interesting. Interesting stuff. Everyone likes interesting stuff, right? uh, uh, hmm. You know, there's one tool that I have that I didn't give the GM yet, which it's kind of like you kind of just, huh? No, I mean I guess you kind of did it of your own. There's one other there's one other mode, like you know I've mentioned before like the way the scoring works. Oh yeah. Uh no, never mind. I didn't say anything. um no, I guess yeah, no, the tools are pretty complete as they are. Well, hold on. There is one thing that I can do that doesn't really work outside of the secret panel because it's like a feature of the secret panel. It's not really. All right, I'll have to think about how to. One thing I can do is I can well, so see how like like on my secret panel, it actually updates with all the like this up actually updates live like as the event runs, and like it shows influence values, and it's just like generally like informative. There's a thing that I can do that doesn't involve Trusty Bard, which is the reason it would be really difficult for me to do for a GM, because everything a GM does involves Trusty Bard. Trusty Bard is like the mouthpiece of the game, uh, as a consequence of the GM's actions. So, hmm. Oh gosh. Yeah. I don't know. I'll think on that one. But it's not. It's also not all super important. It's I don't know. Okay. So all right. So yeah, I was updating this text. So like uh I guess I should just drop those like words from the front. So uh yeah, so the funny thing about this text, like I could just rewrite it too. Like there's no reason I need to use these exact same phrases. Maybe I shouldn't. I mean I could use similar phrases, but I should probably use different ones. Because like these phrases were written to be intentionally ambiguous. Whereas what I'm trying to do now is quite different. Uh, hmm. So, oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Yeah, no, I definitely should. All right, so I'm gonna stop having edited these. Uh, so, well, it could be worse. Uh, and yeah, I'm just gonna. All right. So this will just be. This will be all part of the. Oh no no no. Okay, there. Yeah, whatever. I just yeah. I don't. Uh, no. Do I feel like merging these? For a second there, I forgot about this bottom one, and so I was thinking there were actually only five in the mid range, and so how probable would be split between. Yeah, no, whatever. I'll keep it. I know I'm quite changeable, but uh, okay. So it could be worse. Uh, better luck next time. That's pretty good. Everything went better than expected. The I think the weirdest one will probably be success. That's pretty good. It's like yes, success is pretty good. But other than that, that should be fun. Uh, uh, the perfect though, success perfect. The fate smile today. Uh, that seems a bit unnecessary. So maybe I'll just have it the fate smile today. Yeah, that's fine. Uh, all right, yeah, cool. And I think that's done now. I think that's the new dice. New dice. um, so of course I'll have to restart the script before it actually works. But yeah, so if at any point you want more dice roll stuff zero, it should be ready to go. I think I just have to restart the script whenever it's convenient. Uh, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So this is one of the things. Just wait, actually, hold on. Uh, sneak into the camp and talk to them. All right. Well, I'm gonna try and diversify, and we'll see how that turns out. Yeah, the thing I was just going to mention though is one of the things that occurred to me like pretty early on in like making the events is that it's really tricky when people try and go in multiple directions because of specifically because of the only rule in the game is that everyone can participate. So for example, like Fanboy went off down the road, but hypothetically he can still run back and and still participate in the event. But I guess that makes sense, right? Because uh, good job, good job, Gaps Island, you got it. All right. So, excuse me. Uh, what? Yeah, right. Okay, so I finished this. Now I can go on to like the next thing if I felt like it. Uh, so pass fail dice rolls. Oh yeah, I don't want to do verbose dice rolls right now. So actually, I'm just not even gonna. Not even. I'm just gonna basically just delete it. And I won't call that done until I test it. Name tag experience display. I feel like it's been working a bit. Let's look at the graphics. Seems legit. 33 experience, 70%. Trusty Bard. It's not going to show his experience because he doesn't participate in events. Caps Island, 43 experience. Or actually, I can't read. Does that say 41? 78%. Alright. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. No one's been complaining about accidentally being level 0 or anything, so I don't know. I feel like that might actually work and stuff. So I'm going to call that one okay. Secret panel seemed to work when I tested it earlier, so I'm going to call those okay. I mean, just because I call it okay doesn't mean we're not going to find bugs later, but hey, okay, how's it going? We are making, yeah, so we're working on this project, and we're adding like features to it, I guess, is like the current mode. So we just, what have we done so far today? We've been like, we started the day with like cleanup work, oh, and we changed like the way names show up in the game. So like nothing too glamorous yet, but we added dice rolls. No, we didn't even add dice rolls. We just added like a new command for dice rolls. Yeah, self-appointing GMs. I kind of like that idea, kind of. Do I? Huh. Yeah, that's not too hard. I could do that. Uh, I just need a way to. Oh yeah, so I need like needs to be like a quality of the player. No, not really. Yeah, a quality of the player. Yeah, so I just have to save it somewhere. I could save it. Excuse me. Sorry. Um. Yeah. It yeah, it's kind of fun. I've been working on this for a while now, and I enjoy it. It's like it's oh yeah, so it's come a ways. Like it started out as a much smaller project, but I've just been kind of like going with it, I guess. So why not? Oh, 108%. Okay, wait. Oh, I should probably track that down. Sometimes people have more than 100% experience and they don't level up immediately. Like, I don't know what that's about. I should probably track that down. Because that's a little weird. Hold on, let me look at the graphics close up for a second. So I have 70 experience. Uh, Plaroke. Yeah, who's that character that had? It just said someone had more than 100% experience, and I honestly don't know what that's about. Like I know experience still works correctly. Like people still gain experience correctly, but then like for some reason, you can be over 100% experience and it doesn't level you up immediately. I don't know what that's about. I feel like it shouldn't ever happen. Like I remember like when I set this stuff up. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, Creative 69 has 38 experience, 108% experience. So hold on, let me see what this is about. So journey evolved. Players. And wait, fanboy now it says has 0 and 0, which I know is not true. But like what? All right, so clearly that is not 100% done. Updating name tag display is not fixed. Not 100% good. All right, so hey, I don't know what that would be. So the 0%, that one I probably just like set it up incorrectly when I was working on it earlier. But the 108%, that's been like around for a while, and I just like I haven't ever really dug into it because it like never really hurt anything. It's just like all right, so experience points, yeah, 178. Oh no, that's all right, so 178, 3 passive. Those are just passive points. So let's see what the stable level 6 compass. So let's let's look at what? Whoa. Did we teleport again? Wait, no. No, this time it tried to put read in the player dictionary. Seriously? Seriously, what the heck? I'm not super enthusiastic about this right now. It's just like putting random commands in the player dictionary, and I don't like that. Oh, I might know what the cause of this is. Sorry, one second. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, I might know what this is about. Uh, sorry. um, yeah, this might have to be, this might have to do with, how I'm, setting the, how I'm parsing, the input. And I think this might have to do with the change that I made when I was setting up lurker mode. Because we're adding. Huh. No. Wait. Yeah. This must have to do with one of the cues. Yeah. I like earlier when I was thinking like, oh, maybe I got accidentally got put something into the wrong queue. No, we know, but it's again the error is that it doesn't have a entry in the dictionary. No, so that doesn't make sense. How is it giving a key error? I can understand how it might accidentally not give a key error, but giving a key error, that part I don't understand. um all right, but at this point we can be fairly certain that that the game did in fact crash, because now it crashed twice, so that's harder to argue against. um I could turn off lurker mode to see if that fixes it. But I like lurker mode. So let's look at lurker mode first to see if there's not a simple explanation here. If name not in no, I'm using name correctly here. This is so confounding. Because like we we just looked at all of this, everything that feeds an advance. An advance only gets set to CDD or to an empty string. So that would imply that it would have to be CDD. CDD though only ever gets set to something that's in a queue. And we only... Oh, wait. No, we don't always check if CDD is in the player dictionary. Okay, so this isn't literally impossible. So I'm just adding something to a queue somewhere along the way that's not correct. No. Because we only set to anything that's not 0 if we pass that check of the thing being in the player dictionary. So it seems that we are in fact crashing. It just doesn't seem possible. Still. At least it doesn't just have to do with teleporting. Because, like, I can understand how teleporting would have been causing that. I don't know. How... I could just intermittently... No, I was going to say I could intermittently print the player dictionary. But... Alright, well... I don't see how it's possible that like something weird is getting into the queue. But the most likely outcome seems that something weird is getting into the queue. So... Let's look at all the places where we add things to the queue. That one's the least likely. JQ. JQ. Append ppop. Wait, ppop is correct. Append name, yes, that's fine. Append name, I think that's fine. Yeah. Alright, so it's not that queue. It's not the JQ, the LQ. Append LI. Seems legit. LQ append name. That all seems legit. So action queue then. Where's action queue? Action queue. P key. Usually means player key, so that sounds like it would be acceptable. Player key in event dictionary, yeah. The event dictionary keeps track of the players and their actions. Eligible list I. Yeah. Eligible list is the eligible list of players. Eligible list I, yeah. Cripes. Huh. Sorry. Sorry, excuse me. Um, I don't know. I really have no clue. um, this is just bizarre. I mean, I was just working in this area, kind of. Like I did make. So what were the changes that I just recently made to this area of the code? I changed the lines right after it. Did I accidentally like unindent this or something? No, that doesn't make any sense. That key error read for player dictionary. What? um, I mean, like I really. It's just weird that it chose this specific place because like the only time we get here is if like n advance not or next adventure, excuse me, not next advance, next adventure not equals the empty string, right? So let's just like to walk through this real quick. Next adventure equals the empty string. The only time next adventure equals anything other than the empty string is if we pull CDD at one of the queues and we immediately check, is CDD in the player dictionary? So the only time n advance can get sent next adventure can get set to any value other than the empty string is if we pull CDD out of a queue and check whether it's in the player dictionary. Furthermore, players only get added to the added to queues if they're already in the dictionary. I mean, like, I thought like that's slightly more complex. So like maybe there had been a small oversight there, but like this makes zero sense to me. Like you guys can see like on this sidebar, like these little gray dots are places where this variable is referenced. This variable is not referenced anywhere outside of this block right here, and yet somehow, like that's what weirds me out the most is that not even just that something weird is getting in the player dictionary because the player dictionary gets handled in very many places. So like I would not be surprised if like originally I was thinking like, oh, the error is probably that these tags are somehow getting into the player dictionary, but no, they're not getting in the player dictionary. They're somehow magically occupying the value of n advance, despite the fact that, or I keep calling it n advance, next adventure, despite the fact that next adventure has this like ironclad lock around itself. Is there a weird or statement in one of these conditionals? No, they're all ands. So there's the only like the only like the player dictionary is handled on this thread, so it's not like the player dictionary is changing. And even if the player dictionary was changing, that would mean that the like forest and read had gotten somehow added to the player dictionary, and with such super precise timing that they got exactly removed from the player dictionary just like several lines later. Like it's crazy, and it just doesn't make sense. Frankly, like I don't mind if bugs make sense. Like if bugs make sense and I just have to fix them, that's one thing, and that's fine. Cuz that's science, right? This isn't science. This is just garbage. This is just lies. It's just mysticism. Um there's literally no other place in which this value gets set. So, no, I just like, I don't know what, like, what, when did this first happen? I might have to watch back the archived video. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to watch back the archived video of today's stream to figure out exactly like at what point this was introduced. Because it might just be that it's been around, like the bug has been around for a long while, and it's just only now cropping up. Or it could be that I somehow introduced it at some point today. Uh, so I literally have like no leads. I have nowhere to go. I stepped through the exact every line of code and it's all perfect. I mean, it's not all perfect, but like this error does not occur. I've I've now verified twice that this error does not actually occur. Um, so that's weird. uh, I have to be missing something really big. How on earth could how on earth? um. Oh, all right. So I'm gonna try something. Of course, I haven't changed anything, so it shouldn't be any different than it was a minute ago. But I have this variable explorer. Excuse me, sir. I have this variable explorer. I just want to look at and advance and see what it's doing. Next adventure. So the value. Whoa, whoops. What? What's all this then? No. Open. Oh. You don't really open, huh? Oh, I can edit it? Live? That's weird. Alright, so I just want to see. Well, I guess. Hold on, let me. So, like. Yeah, I mean, I guess this will only stay as a non-empty string for like a very short amount of time. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, Trusty Bar joined the queue. Oh, okay. No, it'll actually stay at whoever. Yeah, whoever most recently joins the queue. So, like, hypothetically, if sorry, I was just thinking, hypothetically, if I don't know. No, I guess like it would happen immediately. Like the crash would have like I can look at this value, but like it's not really going to tell me anything because uh it's probably as soon as it updates to like an invalid value, it's probably just going to crash immediately. So please let me have just overlooked something with CDD. I'm just doing something dumb with CDD, right? Somehow? No. Hmm. I'm not even using like I'm not even using these like variables. I'm not even using like any variables that are named the same thing as these variables. Like these are Uh, Probably not. I didn't change anything, so unless it magically fixed itself, it's probably not fixed. But uh, that there, I did verify that it shouldn't be happening. Just I just haven't verified that it isn't happening. In fact, all evidence would point to the contrary. All evidence would indicate that it in fact is happening. So I mean, I guess you know what I should do is I should. Sorry, I'm gonna bring down the script. What I should do is I should just start because I can't solve it right now. I should just start trying to figure out like what what might have been the case. So to do that, so like LQ'd, yeah, uh, LQ'd, I already print. So I'm just gonna do similar prints for the other Qs. So that way, if it is coming in through one of the Qs, like by some weird circumstance, uh, yeah, I'm not gonna change anything. I'm just gonna make it so that we can at least get a little more information about what might be happening. So this is the AQ. This is the JQ. Uh, and then the last but not least, the PQ. Uh, the PQ. Whoops, capital P, because why not? All right, so now hypothetically, when like a weird command comes through and tries to get added to the parade, uh, then sorry. What was I talking about? Um, oh yeah, so we'll at least be able to see like what queue it came through, or if it didn't come through one of these queues, then we'll know that like something really bizarre is happening. Yeah. So ugh. All right. Anyways, save that. So I'll just leave this. I'll just leave the script down for a second more because I just started it recently, and I don't know. I can start looking at some of these other things too. um, all right, so I'll just give it like a quick second more, and then yeah, I want to figure out what's up with the name tags because clearly there's some stuff up going on with the name tags. Maybe it's the sort of thing that like I introduced it like when I was working on one of these other things. Cues. Cues. What are cues for? Oh, the cue. Oh, cues, as in like the cues. Those cues are for who marches across the screen, like which characters march across the screen, because there's like a priority to which characters march across the screen first. People who are about to level up, or like people who are leveling up, and the people who have earned enough experience to level up, and it's their turn to level up, they get to march across the screen first because they have the most important reason to march across the screen. Followed by people who have taken an action and therefore have gained experience, and so they're next most important because it needs to show how much experience they gained. Followed by people who have just joined the game and so who have never marched across the screen yet. And then after that, it's just whomever. Like it just randomly picks people. So those are the LQ for level up queue, AQ for action queue, JQ for join queue, and PQ for just player queue, just general, whatever. All right, so I'm going to run the script. I'm going to appoint Zero Maverick as GM once more, and then I'm just going to start fixing other things. So now, hopefully, next time it crashes, well, so now we're going to get a bunch of we're going to get like these endless notifies, but like when the game crashes, we'll be able to look at like and see like what was the. Well, so okay, crazy thing. like when it's crashing with this stuff, like these crashes are happening like immediately when zero. Excuse me. These crashes are happening like immediately when zero inputs the command. I think. I don't know. Something's just really weird with stuff. Wait, why did Trusty Bard never get queued? It said I got queued twice, but it never said Trusty Bard got queued. Is Trusty Bard there? Where is the Trusty Bard? Trusty Bard. That's Trusty Bard, right? I don't know. I have no clue actually. um, maybe he's there. Maybe not. All right. I did. Oh yeah. I said I was gonna make zero game master, crown, zero maverick, and then so yeah. Sometimes I can like sometimes bugs will just like fix themselves if not literally, but like sometimes I find a helpful approach to fixing bugs is just to iron out things, like make sure everything's tidy. Like if you can't figure out what is causing like the bug that you're experiencing, like just make sure everything's like in order. And sometimes, like for me personally, sometimes I'll eventually just like stumble across the solution, or I won't really feel like I've stumbled across the solution, but then someday it'll just start working correctly. So I don't know. Those are equally valid, I think. I am not leaving for long. I'm gonna take a super quick break, and then I'll be back. I'll be back really soon. So sorry for the super quick distraction or the super quick interruption, but Maverick has the wheel at this point, so I'll be right back. Sorry, just 1 second. Um, Hey, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. Did all the bugs get magically fixed while I was gone forever? And no bugs ever for the rest of the ever? Please? That'd be cool. Alright. Is Trusty Bard? Trusty Bard's here. He gets player queued. Why did... What? What? What is happening? Everything's just like melting. I don't even know. So so that's a new crash. Hey, little nephew, how's it going? Welcome. So okay. Where's the injustice? Burn. Oh wait. Yeah, why didn't the die roll work? Oh. Wait, how? Huh? Why did the first die roll work? And then looks like you rolled it again, and oh, sorry. Well, so yeah, like I've explained before, three people chose to read the. Not only did three people choose to read the letter, but also not only did three people choose to read the letter, but also those three people have higher influence values than the people who chose to burn the letter. So like, just because like, well, yeah, no, I mean, I guess like, in that case, it's hard to say that the letter didn't get burned, but I don't know. You have that to work with, like as your storytelling toolkit. Like, what does it mean that like three people like the influence decision, like the the action with the highest influence was not the action that came out perfectly. Like, there's not like one, like, storytelling is like you can choose to do basically whatever you want to do with it. All we really know, like, from this experience is that like like all the game really dictates from this experience is that like the most influenced action was to read, but for some reason, who is it? Caps Island, or who burned the letter? Dewhoop Board. All we know is that Dewhoop Board got a lot of experience for whatever he did regarding with burning the letter. So that doesn't, you don't have to say, like, I don't know. You're still the GM, right? So you can still say like what that means, but all right. So what happened here with all this whole crashing business? This one at least makes more sense because this was something that I was working on today. So, key error. What is this? What are these freaking key errors? Like, why are we getting key errors for the player dictionary? Again, it's saying that, like, now it's saying Dewhoop Board was not in the player dictionary. Which seems crazy, because we can see right here, clearly this action was taken. And that's especially dumb, because it's saying there's a key error. Do I not understand what key errors mean? Like, do key errors not mean what I think they mean? Because to me, key error means that, alright, I should probably look this up, I guess, because maybe I just don't know what key errors mean. Key error. What does that mean? Python raises a key error whenever a object is requested using the format blah blah blah, and the key is not in the dictionary. Yeah, yeah.